At 4:30, a former OCCC guard who had illegal fireworks shipped to the jail back in 2022 will not be serving any prison time for now.
Annalisa Burgos has details from today's sentencing. Annalisa.
Yeah, Gilchrist Fernandez could have gotten up to 90 days in prison under a plea deal, but he asked for leniency, describing himself as a law-abiding citizen, Navy veteran, and youth football coach with a master's degree. The judge agreed the crime was out of character and postponed a conviction and sentence. Before hearing his sentence, former corrections officer Gilchrist Fernandez read a prepared statement, expressing remorse for what he called a lapse in judgment.
My actions have not only let down the justice system and those who have trusted me, but they have also deeply affected my family, my community, and my own sense of integrity.
In December 2022, Fernandez had nearly 95 pounds of illegal aerial fireworks mailed to OCCC through the U.S. Postal Service under inmates' names. He has since moved to Washington State and is working as a commercial driver to support his 6 children.
But I am pleading for the opportunity to continue rebuilding from this. Not just for myself, but for my children. They have watched me closely, and I want this moment to be a lesson of accountability, humility, and redemption.
In a plea deal, Fernandez pleaded guilty to 2 Class C felonies, including the importation of fireworks and attempted possession of fireworks. The prosecutor asked for concurrent 90-day terms of imprisonment, the max under the deal.
The public has every right to expect far more from its public servants, especially those tasked with providing security at its correctional facilities.
Defense argued for a deferral.
Incarceration is a severe sentence. He'd be at risk if he went back to OCCC because that's what he was a guard.
Citing Fernandez's prior clean record, the judge deferred adjudication of guilt for 4 years in each count, but told Fernandez there would be zero tolerance for future mistakes.
That just because I'm not imposing that sentence for you to serve today doesn't mean that if you don't abide strictly by the terms and conditions, that you will not be sentenced more harshly in the future.
The court did not give him incarceration because, keep in mind, this case arose prior to the more recent incident where a number of people were killed and injured. So the court felt that it wasn't appropriate to punish him.
And that, of course, is in reference to the New Year's Eve fireworks tragedy that sparked calls for harsher punishments. Now, in a statement, the Attorney General said it's committed to investigating public servants that violate the law and holding them appropriately accountable for their conduct. Annalisa Burgos, Hawaii News Now.